Hi, I'm Sandy Saburn with Gifted Travel Network, and you've got some questions about becoming a travel advisor, and I've got some answers, so let's get started. So first of all, let's start at the beginning. Are travel agents even still a thing? Many people think that with the advent of the internet and booking engines and people's ability to go online and book anything and everything, that travel agents just went away. Well, here's great news. We never went anywhere. We're still here and we are still helping people plan vacations. But there is a lot that you need to know about the way the industry is today versus the way it used to be, if this is something that you are considering getting into. So let's start with what the industry looks like right now and what it actually means to be a travel agent, or travel advisor is another term that you will often hear people use. Travel agents used to be people who went to travel school and then they worked in a brick and mortar travel agency on the street in your local city or town, and you went in, you sat down in front of them and you booked whatever travel that you are interested in. Now things have changed and travel advisors are still out there, but they're not as frequently on the street corner. So they're more often working from home or working from offices that you just don't see, but they're still there making a difference for people and planning vacations. What they do now is a little bit more than just booking. It's actually a lot more than just booking. It is being a consultant, being a guide, being a concierge. They make people's travel dreams come true. So when a client comes and works with them, they find out what it is they want out of their vacation. They figure out the best way to deliver that, and they put it all together in a package for the client. The client saves time, saves money, saves headaches, and most importantly, has an amazing vacation experience for their hard-earned vacation dollars. And in America, we only get a certain number of vacation days every year. So it's so important that we use them effectively. So that's what travel agents or travel advisors, which is the more preferred term right now, do. But if that sounds like an amazing career field for you, how do you get to do it? Well, the first thing that you need to know is that more than 80%, probably more than 90% of the people who are currently working as travel agents or travel advisors are actually self-employed, independent contractors. They are working under their own brand in many cases, and they are providing services based on their own specialties, their own areas of expertise. So it's not a position anymore where you go to travel school and you have a job. It is an entrepreneurial endeavor these days. So that's the first thing that you need to know. If you're interested in becoming a travel advisor, you probably need to be aware that you are going to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is not for everyone, but it does give you an incredible amount of freedom and flexibility. And as a travel advisor, you can really work from anywhere, literally. As long as you have a laptop, an internet signal, you are working. So you can live and work anywhere that you choose. So how you actually become a travel advisor, there's two different paths to take. First, within a matter of an hour or two, you could go out, sign up with an agency, and say that you're a travel agent. That's the part about the industry. There's a very low barrier of entry that a lot of people think is wonderful. And it is wonderful in a lot of ways. But the other thing you need to know is just because you sign up and you say, hey, I'm a travel agent, doesn't mean you really know enough to not only be able to help people, but to have a business that is going to be profitable. Many of you are going to want to replace your full-time income, that job that you go to every day. You're going to want to replace that income with the money you make from your travel business so that the travel business is all that you do. You absolutely can do that, but there's a lot more to it than you think, and so you need a guide, you need guidance. What you need is an entrepreneurial coaching program. At Gifted Travel Network, we have one. It's called Travel MBA, and the Travel MBA program teaches you not to be a travel agent, but to be a travel entrepreneur. So you learn about the importance of specialization and how to pick one, because the money is in specialization. As people say, the riches are in the niches, and that is absolutely the case. So it's super important to be aware of that. The other thing that you have to be aware of as a travel entrepreneur is there's a lot of control that you have over how much money you make and how much money you actually put in your pocket, and you have to learn these things. So many people think, I've been planning my own vacations for years, so I feel qualified to be a travel advisor. Then they get into the industry and then they realize there is so much more to learn than I thought there was. And that's why it's really important that you become affiliated with not only a community that will help you, but also a training or coaching program that will teach you what you need to know. Because the community alone won't teach you what you need to know. That community, for most people, takes the form of what's called a host agency. A host agency is an organization that supports travel agents, and it provides a lot of back office services, commission processing, but it also provides important things like vendor relations, commission negotiation, and it's a group of travel agents who've come together to leverage their buying power, essentially. So if you have one travel agent who is working with a vendor, they're going to make a little bit of money. Their commission percentage is going to be lower. If you have 100 travel agents who are working with that same vendor, all of their revenue is going to be pooled, and so you're going to get a higher commission level from that supplier. So even though you may not be a top seller, you still can earn top commissions. And yes, you do have to pay to be part of a host agency, but the good news is you will make more money even after having to pay to be part of that organization. Aside from that, think about it. You're going to be working at home. Most of you, 99% of travel advisors work at home. You're going to be working at home, and it can be lonely and isolating. And especially when you get started, you need to be part of a community that is going to support you, cheerlead for you, educate you, challenge you even, so that you learn and you make sure that your business is as amazing as it can possibly be. So that's why it's important that you choose an amazing host agency that is a great fit for what you want to do. Do your research. Go to hostagencyreviews.com and you can read reviews about lots of different host agencies. The important thing to do is to find one that's a good fit for you. And that's an entirely different conversation that we can have later. Another thing I just want to make sure that you're aware of before you become a travel advisor is that yes, you can do this part-time, but it is a lot of work. There's a lot of things that you need to get in place. So it may be a little bit of a challenge to do this part-time and work full-time, but you can do it and actually build towards working in your travel business full-time. And then you will get the joy of being able to help people craft amazing vacations. You can live the laptop lifestyle. You can make the amount of money that you want to make and have great fulfillment from working in travel. So do your research, ask a lot of questions, and make sure that when you make your decision about how you move forward, that you're going to be somewhere that gives you the training, the coaching, the inspiration, and the community that everybody needs to be successful as a first-time travel advisor. Good luck.